understand people very well. I know what to say and what not to say.
So excited! Going to school today! So excited! Like my toilet, like this is all comedic.
Trolling everybody. They get paid for everything they get post on Snapchat. They're just trying to win back all the views.
So you couldn't afford the house. They probably found out you had no money. So now you're renting an RV outside your ex's house?
Like, I'm sorry, this shit is a fucking joke.
The divorce of Austin and Catherine, or should I say divorce, has sparked a wave of speculation and controversy since the two have made their announcement. And people are starting to believe that the whole thing is just a big fat lie. We're going to be getting into why the entire internet now thinks that both Catherine and Austin faked their divorce to cash in on views as much as they could in this video, so let's get into it. It's been over 7 months since the Paiz family had posted to their YouTube channel, and people started to slowly forget about them as the years went by. I guess the two just both started to lose their hype, and we all know that with these family channels, the younger audience eventually ends up growing out of these family vlog videos, and we've seen many YouTube vloggers go through this same pattern over the last decade. But on January 11th, Austin and Catherine both shocked the internet by announcing that they had gotten a divorce. Although they did say that the divorce was mutual, people were a bit sad about the news for the both of them, but more specifically for Catherine, as there had been plenty of rumors of Austin cheating on her over the last couple of years, but things quickly took a turn on how people felt about this divorce after people started to notice the route Austin was taking the divorce. Usually when people go through a divorce, especially a family like Austin and Catherine, who both have kids together and have been together for almost a decade now, you would think that they'd take some time off of social media and not really post the type of things that Austin has been posting.
Look at this.
I can do cartwheels. Perfect. I can do backflips. Isn't it?
Austin has been pretty unavoidable on social media recently, as people are labeling him to be unhinged, and things have gotten so weird with Austin Mcbroom since his divorce, and the reason why is because of the stuff that he's been posting on his Snapchat post-divorce. Keep in mind, this is a grown man with 3 kids, and people just thought this was so strange and unhinged of him. But just wait until you find out, because it seems like Austin has been manipulating people on social media throughout this entire time, because people now think that this whole thing was just for clicks and views, which means more money.
Oh my god, yo. I finally just got out of bed. I got chills and a fever. I've been sweating from head to toe. What should I do, y'all? Hopefully I don't have the C word. Should I go to the hospital just to, like, make sure? What should I do, y'all? What should I do? I'm gonna try to take a cold shower. And don't mind this. Don't laugh at me. This auntie thing looking crazy, but for some reason it's making me feel better. This is Catherine shit. You guys have any suggestions? Please leave it below. I'm gonna try to get in the shower, and then maybe attempt to go to the hospital.
But just shortly afterwards, he ended up posting about how he got a RV right outside Catherine's house, and the whole thing just seemed like a joke. He gave a tour to his Snapchat followers of the inside of his RV. He was just making all these silly poses, and people started to question things like, is this really how a man going through a divorce would actually act like? People were pointing out how the timing just seems so fishy. None of this seemed last minute, and it seems like Austin just planned out this whole storyline to get people hooked on the shocking story of how he's just right outside of his supposed ex-wife's house, living in an RV, and then suddenly having to get kicked out the day after because he supposedly got a parking ticket. The whole thing just seems so fake and staged to a lot of people now. People also pointed out things like the pillows in his RV van, saying not the home pillows with the tags on, insinuating that this whole thing is just fake, that they probably just got these from the store real quick to film all this content for their Snapchat Snapchat. He also said things like he got this custom bed in his RV, which probably takes some time to actually build something custom, and knowing that he supposedly just got divorced from Catherine and already had this magical custom bed in this huge RV just seems so fake. Like, this stuff takes a lot of time, and nothing about this seems last minute at all. Austin has been posting so much more since the announcement of the divorce, which is also very telling. And in case some of you don't know, Snapchat seems to be paying much more than YouTube, or at least a massive amount depending on how many people view your story. And of course, with the stuff that Austin has been posting, people are obviously going to want to know what happens next with this whole saga of him trying to move out of Catherine's house and something constantly going wrong with his living situation.
Giving you guys a quick little update. I'll be honest, I'm a little pissed off because, as you guys know, I just got this RV and the heater stopped working. I've been living in there for only a few nights and I've been freezing my ass off. Like, my are like candy corns. I have people doing work on it right now. Hopefully it won't take long, but I did reach out to one of my boys to see if I can stay at his crib, just temporary, because I didn't want to, reach out to Catherine and see if I can basically move back in for a day or two or however long it's going to take. I didn't want to.
On Snapchat's website, it says that Snapchat posts ads between snaps in a public story, and creators on the program receive a payment based on the revenue generated. They also say in their website that if you're a creator that consistently shares stories on Snapchat, then the program rewards these established creators for the content that they post to their story, which probably means way more money. And that could also be a reason why Austin has been posting so much. Now, if this wasn't enough for you to believe that this whole thing just seems super fake, well, this person made a TikTok pointing out something pretty interesting. So recently, Austin stayed over at one of his YouTuber friends' house named DDG after he purportedly had to leave his RV. DDG has a baby with his girlfriend Halle Bailey, and the baby was crying at the house, and Austin seemed to be playing music while he was cooking. And this TikTok was going around pointing out how it seemed like both DDG and Austin were recording two different snapshots for their own social media platforms for content, meaning they were reenacting this same scene but in a different way twice, one for Austin's story and one for DDG's story. DDG acted how he was trying to turn down the music because it seemed like Austin was disrupting the baby with his music, and it says, listen closely to how DDG says, "Hey Google, turn it all the way down" in DDG's video, but in Austin's version of the video, he says, "Hey Google, pause it." And Austin replies differently. These are clearly two different recordings at two different times for both of their stories. Notice how they never record at the same time on all their Snapchat stories. They're posting almost the exact same thing, but at different times and using different wordage so that they can both get their own content and views, most of the time reenacting the same thing twice.
Hey Google, turn it all the way down.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Yeah, the baby sleep, bro.
Pause. What's up? My bad. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad.
So yeah, very interesting. Now, who really knows if Catherine is in on this as well, as she's been posting a lot as well, but she seems to be a lot less unhinged. Catherine does now have this whole identity of being into spirituality, and she's just been posting a lot more about that, focusing on herself and just really taking care of herself. Now, the straw that broke the camel's back just as of recently was this Snapchat that Austin made just yesterday, where he announced that he is going back to school.
We're doing that today. So let's head over, because we're running a little behind. So let's head over right now. I'm here at the school now. So we're going to head over, find some parking, and then figure out when my first class is. My God, I'm so excited. Going to school today. So excited. I cannot wait for this shit. Woo! Straight A's, masters, PhD. I'm econ, psychology. Ready for my first day. I have my fit on. So this is what I thought was best to wear today. I have
The fact that it just doesn't seem real anymore, and this is how Austin has been acting on his Snapchat.
All right, Bill, what do you think, man? You saw what I did for the guy? I was attentive.
Yeah, you were very attentive.
Yeah.
Your communication is strong.
Okay, so what are you thinking? Just give me a chance. All I need is one chance.
I'll give you a call. I'll try to get you in about Monday.
Okay. You here for a job interview? Oh.
Did I get on my...
Yeah. Let me help you. I'm the manager.
Now, if for some reason the Ace family ends up popping out with a YouTube video or something, or coming on social media and saying that the whole thing was just this little prank, I'm sure you guys know how the internet is going to react to that. They'd probably lose a bunch of followers after this, and it's shocking enough to know that they even have any followers anymore, since the Ace family has been called out multiple times in the past for scamming allegations, for lying, for apparently doing fake giveaways, and just doing scummy things for the sake of money. Austin did say that they plan on having their kids run the YouTube channel after their divorce, so that's interesting as well, and I guess we'll have to wait and see what they end up doing with their YouTube channel. If they're going to come back and say that they didn't actually divorce, that they supposedly somehow got back together and reconciled after all these crazy Snapchats they've been posting, which probably has been making them tons and tons of money, or if their kids are actually going to take over their channel because the divorce was actually real. We'll have to see in due time, but I definitely want to know what you guys think about this entire situation in the comments down below. Definitely let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.